Bonjour, my friends. I'm Frankie, and welcome to Club Foodie. I love bread, and when December is here, it brings a tasty assortment of them, like Stollen, Three Kings, Panettone, Nana's Potica, and many others, including this one, Saffron Buns. These sweet little guys are so delicious. Customary in many different countries, they should become one of your holiday traditions. So let's start baking. In a small saucepan over medium heat, we'll add milk and saffron threads that we've crumbled. We'll stir, and without simmering the milk, we'll steep the mixture by bringing the temperature up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll add honey and try not to splash it everywhere. Give a quick stir, then remove from the heat. We'll pour the mixture into the bowl of a stand mixer to cool off, and when the temperature reaches between 105 to 110 degrees Fahrenheit, we'll add the active dry yeast. We'll stir and let the yeast proof for 15 minutes. Meanwhile, we'll look after the dry ingredients. In a large bowl, we'll add 4 cups of flour, granulated sugar, ground cinnamon and ground nutmeg, although both are not traditional, and I explain more on the blog, then some ground sea salt. I don't like sifting, so we'll whisk for a couple minutes and set aside for now. Back to the stand mixer. As we can see, the yeast is active. So we'll add melted butter, sour cream, I'm using light, and 2 large beaten eggs. Using the paddle attachment, we'll process on medium speed until nicely blended, about a minute. We'll now switch for the dough hook attachment, add half of the dry ingredients, and process on low speed until somewhat mixed, before adding the remaining half. We'll process again on low before increasing to speed 3. To help the dough to pull away from the sides and the bottom of the bowl, we'll add, by the tablespoon, the remaining half a cup of flour. You might need all or less. When it forms a ball and pulls away, we'll increase the speed to 4 and knead for 4 minutes. When time is up, we'll form a ball with the dough by pulling under and place it in a lightly greased bowl, swirling around to coat. We're making a sweet bread, so I'm using grapeseed oil. We'll cover with a clean dish towel and transfer the bowl to a draft-free area such as the oven with the temperature off. If your kitchen is cold and so is your oven, I mentioned what to do on the website, so check it out. We'll let it rise for 2 hours or until it doubles in size. A couple hours later, we'll remove from its comfortable spot and look at this. Gorgeous. We'll punch the dough and drop it on a work surface. After forming a ball with it, we'll pull some dough and form a small ball with it, about 2 inches in diameter. They don't have to be perfect, okay? Now, to prevent them from drying out, we'll cover with the same towel we used earlier. Working with one at a time, we'll roll the ball out into an oblong shape by putting some pressure in the center and working our way out until it reaches 15 inches long. If the dough starts to retract, let the gluten relax. When we finally achieve the length, we'll curl the ends up in opposite directions, forming an S, or, alternately, a fiddlehead. Something similar to this. See? It's so cute. We'll place it on a large baking sheet lined with parchment paper and set aside while taking care of the others. Now, I didn't notice that my card was full and I wasn't filming anymore. But what we were supposed to do next is to cover once again with the towel and let the buns proof for 45 minutes or until they double in size. We'll brush on an egg wash, making sure to get all the nooks and crannies before placing a raisin in the center of each coil, spiral, whatever you want to call it. We'll now transfer them to a 400-degree preheated oven and bake for 10 to 12 minutes or until the buns are golden, rotating the baking sheet halfway through baking. When time is up and they're nicely baked, we'll remove from the heat and let them cool slightly before serving. And my friends, these are our saffron buns. Moist, tender, and delicious, these traditional sweet buns are a great addition to your holiday baking list. Eaten on St. Lucia Day, which is tomorrow, December 13th, this is a tasty way to celebrate the day. I hope you give it a try soon, and be sure to visit clubfoodie.com for ingredient amounts, directions, and more info. Until next time, my friends, bon appétit!